Now let's talk about the file manager. File manager allows you to upload files into your hosting account right from inside your cPanel. If you click on File Manager, it opens up a window where you can control the inside of your hosting account. It'll default to your web directory where your websites have to be loaded. On this server it's public_HTML. And then what you can do over here is you can control your files and your folders by using the functions up here. So if you wanted to create a new folder, all you're going to do is click New Folder and call it Welcome, whatever you want, whatever folder you're trying to create, and then it'll create it within the current folder, which is public_HTML, which is where you want it on this server. Create a new folder, and there is our welcome folder. You can also upload files into any folders. All you have to do now is, if you want to upload into a folder, is double click on it. It'll go inside there, and then you can click on Upload up here, and then you can select files from your own computer to upload to this directory. Then they'll be visible on the website. There's some other things you can do in here as well. You can edit text files. You can change file permissions. And you can view and extract files as well as compress files. You can also download files to your computer from your hosting account from the file manager. So that's an overview of what you can do with File Manager. Let's just briefly talk about web stats. Under logs here we have different types of web stats. We have Webalizer. We have stats for FTP. FTP is when you upload and download files to your computer. The Webalizer FTP will show that access. We have analog stats, and we have AW stats. These all tell you the same thing, but with a different graphical interface. For instance, AW stats, when we click on that, it shows them, click on View here, it shows them in a graphical manner, like you see here, as well as numerical. And you can see all the different types of stats that you can see in here, users and hits, where your traffic came from, by the month, by the year, unique visitors, page loads, all that stuff. Now if we go back and we look at Webalizer, we see the same information here, and then we can see our stats in the back end here. Okay. Basically shows you the same thing, it just looks different. Now we're going to talk about subdomains and add-on domains. Subdomains are when you have an identifier on your site or on your domain that is on the front of it. For instance, our domain name is biz247/365. Now let's say that we wanted to create some content on the site to do with affiliate marketing. We could then have a subdomain called affiliate marketing. When that was accessed in the browser, it would be affiliatemarketing.biz247/365.com, and that would bring us up the content in the subdomain. Let's create a subdomain now. Click on Subdomains, and all you have to do here is give it the name of the subdomain. So let's go affiliate marketing. .biz247/365.com, as you see here. And then the document root. Okay, remember I said all the files are in public_HTML. Affiliate marketing. Create. Go back. And then it shows down here that we have this subdomain. This is where it's located. And of course, we haven't redirected the subdomain. You can redirect a subdomain by managing the redirection here, and you can remove it. So that's how simple it is to set up a subdomain. Now, if we go back and we go to the file manager now, you'll see that we now have a new folder called Affiliate Marketing, and that is where the contents of our subdomain will go. It also has its CGI bin directory within the subdomain. CGI bin allows us to run CGI scripts, which is an advanced function, but I just thought I'd mention it, that you can have your own CGI scripts running within a subdomain. So now we could just upload something here, and we would be able to access it from the subdomain when we typed it into our browser. Let's just create a file, and I'll show you what I mean. We'll give it a new file name. Let's call it index.html. If you create a file called index.html, it'll be the home page. Anything that starts with index.html, index.htm, and even index.php will come up on their own when you type in the domain name and the subdomain name here. That's what will come up automatically. So let's create that, and then let's edit it. And we'll just put in some HTML code here. Okay, so let's save this. Now, in our browser, I'll type in affiliate marketing. .biz247365.com. Hit enter, and there is the file we just created. So that's how you use a subdomain to put content within a subdomain. Now let's look at add-on domains. What an add-on domain allows you to do is to have multiple domain names under one hosting account. In other words, you can host all of your domains, or as many domains as you're allowed to have as add-on domains, under one hosting account. So let's go to add-on domains. And then what we would do is we would go through the process of buying a domain name, and then we would just put it in here and add it to our hosting account. So to set up an add-on domain, just put in the domain name. Let's put an example here. Okay, so I got affiliatemarketinggeeks.com. And then what it does, it creates a subdomain that it's going to put the actual content into. So it'll point the add-on domain to the subdomain. This is going to be the path to the file that are within the domain name. Put in your password, add the domain, and you got your add-on domain set up. And now they have their own space on your hosting account without you having to purchase any more hosting. That's provided your hosting account allows that. Let's talk about redirects. Very simply put, it will allow you to redirect one domain to another. So if we take biz247365.com, what you want to do in this space is put the name of the redirect. Let's say you had an affiliate product you wanted to promote called home-based business or something. You could just put in here home-based business, and then you put where it redirects to in here. So this would be where your affiliate link goes. Okay, so here is an affiliate link for a ClickBank product. So when we type in biz247365.com/home-base.business, it will redirect to the Autopilot Profit product. Add. key this in here. Let's copy this and paste it into our browser. Hit the enter key. And as you see, our redirect took us to the appropriate site. So that's how easy it is to use a redirect. Now let's do a quick overview on Fantastico. Just roll into your control panel until you see the Fantastico Deluxe icon. If you have it on your hosting account, most cPanel hostings do have it. What this allows you to do is install scripts on your server with basically the click of a few buttons. So for instance, if we want to install a version of WordPress, just click on WordPress, and then we click New Installation. We pick our domain name. Now as you see here, we have the subdomain that we could use, or we can use the main domain name. So if we were to put it in a subdomain, and then we can have it in a separate directory here if we want. So we could have it in affiliatemarketing.biz247365.com, have our blog come up right away, or we could install it in a subfile or subdirectory. It doesn't matter what you call it, we'll just call it blog. So our admin access data, type in admin password, type in a password down here. That's secure. You can give the admin a nickname if you want. If you don't, it'll just be the same as user ID. Admin email address, put a valid email address in there. And then the name of the site, whatever you want to call it. And then description, my test site. Click install WordPress. Click finish installation. This just tells you that it's going to create databases. And then it comes up and tells you what your address is for the admin. So it's affiliatemarketing.biz247365.com/blog, which is where our blog would be /wp-admin. So if you click on that, you'll go to the sign-on screen to be able to administer your WordPress blog. We're going to get more into WordPress later and how to set it up, but for now what we're going to do is we're going to just look at the home page of the blog that we just set up. And this set up just a base blog for us. You'll see test site was what we called it, my test site, the description, and the base WordPress blog is here all ready to go. So that's how you use Fantastico to set up a script on your site. Okay, and then when you go back to WordPress, get back to our control panel here, in Fantastico, you will see that it shows our blog here, and here we can either visit or we can remove it. I'm going to go ahead and remove it because we don't need it, as it was just a test. And now it has removed it for us. Go back to the overview, and as you see, it's gone.